Not an empty seat in the house tonight at Alger Peterson Arena in Humboldt, a game not thought possible 5 months ago as the Broncos organization was devastated by the team bus crash, killing 16 people. Tonight, a new beginning as the SJHL season got underway, but not without paying respects to lives lost and those impacted by that tragic day in April. As the 2018 Broncos were introduced for the first time. The most emotional ovation reserved for the only two players remaining from last year's team, associate captains Derek Patter and Braden Cameron. Most of the surviving members from last year's team on hand as well. Not a dry eye in the house for the pregame moment of silence. The actual tribute to be held after the game, as they wanted this team focused on the game against the defending Nipawin Hawks, the team the Broncos were on their way to play that night 5 months ago. As for the season opener, it was scoreless until the second period. Michael Clark would get credit for the Broncos' first goal of a new era. The Broncos, a team built from scratch, put in a respectable effort, but they dropped a 2-1 decision to the Nipawin Hawks tonight. But this game was not about a win or a loss. It was about a junior hockey organization and a community getting back on its feet. Bridget Yard has more from Humboldt.
There were so many tributes in this game, from the inclusion of the Broncos logo on the helmets of the Nipawin Hawks to the puck drop at the beginning to the moment of silence. There really was a lot going on, even without the hockey happening. But after the game, an even bigger tribute, one that marks a new beginning for the team. All of the players who died in the April 6th crash have had their jerseys retired. And not just that, every player who played on that team last year will also have their jerseys retired so that the team will be together forever. That's what organizers said. Braden Cameron and Derek Patter, the two returning players, will also have their jerseys retired when they're finished with this new team. Tonight's loss was definitely difficult. That was obvious on the players' faces, but there have been many difficult moments for this team, including the opening ceremony. It was very emotional. Here's the head coach, Nathan Oystrick.
It was emotional, as I'm sure it was for everyone else, but battled through it. I think the guys did a really good job. You know, I said it the other day that once the puck drops, you know, the guys knew what they had to do. So it wasn't great, but it wasn't, we battled through it.
Like Oystrick says, people are getting through it, whatever way they can. To some, that means looking to the future. Even coming into Humboldt, there's a billboard that used to say, "Our prayers go out to the Humboldt Broncos." Now it says, "Go Humboldt, go." So moving forward, the team's focus is on the hockey season. Their rivalry with the Nipawin Hawks has been reignited. They're ready to play, and the eyes of the country are still on them. But they're really ready to take some time away from the media and get back to playing hockey. Bridget Yard, CBC News, Humboldt.